Hey everybody, welcome to the Commit episode 28. I'm Neil.
And I'm Richard.
So first up, next weekend we're going to be at MHAX in Ann Arbor. And just like at PenEpt, we're going to be taping a special episode. So look out for us because we want to see you and we want to get you on film.
Yeah, super excited for that. And then March 15th, a bunch of us are heading off to South by Southwest for the South by Southwest Music Hackathon. So if you're going to South by, come and check us out.
Cool, and this week we got a really special guest interview. So you know what? Let's just cut right to it.
On last week's show, we showed off the team pages and got a lot of feedback and a lot of people interested in those. So I wanted to bring Holly, our product lead here, on to talk a little bit about team pages and like what's going on.
Sounds good.
Okay, so team pages, what's the inspiration behind this product?
So after powering a lot of hackathons and going to a lot of these events, we noticed something really interesting, that many of these sponsors were attending the events with a hiring goal in mind.
Yeah, it definitely happens a lot, right?
Sure, and of course participants are eager to talk to these representatives from tech companies because it might be the connection they need to land a sweet internship or a job opportunity.
Yeah, it's cool, right? It's a great reason to go to hackathons.
Exactly.
But this process is fine, right? There's no basic problems in the hiring process. Everyone's okay. Do we need to do anything about that?
Unfortunately, there's a lot of pain points around the job search process for developers specifically. So what we did is we started talking to our users, did a lot of research in existing ways that they search for jobs or internships, what was maybe broken about those processes, what was painful, what was some information that was really important for them to know before they accept a job opportunity.
And did we find that there are like a lot of pain points that developers have in the job search, that there are a lot of difficulties?
For sure. Job listings and companies' careers pages often don't give you a really good, transparent, authentic look at what it's like to actually work at that company. It's something you kind of figure out after going down the interview process and possibly wasting your time with a company that's not a great fit.
So maybe you end up not in the right role or you miss out on potentially a great opportunity.
Exactly.
Kind of sucks, right? Okay, so let's like move into the product then, and tell me a little bit then about what do we end up building. We've got a few of these pages live or a few different other companies, and it's just in alpha right now. Yeah.
Right, that's right. So starting with a very MVP alpha product, just to test this concept and see if we're headed in the right direction.
Cool.
We built team pages, which I like to think of as an inside look at dev teams who are hiring.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. So talk me through some of the things that you had to build into the product and like how that relates to the pain points you identified.
Sure, so let me walk you through three of my favorite sections. So the first one is the Meet the Dev Team section.
Okay.
So here it is on the Dots team page.
Right.
So you can meet the dev team of Dots. We ask them a few questions that candidates typically ask when they're sitting in an interview situation.
And these were all based actually off interviews that we went and did with these companies,
Exactly,
right?
yeah, we went to these companies, sat down with members of their team and asked them these questions face to face. So we started with, what do you like most about working at Dots? What's your day-to-day like? And then we threw in my personal favorite, which is a fun fact.
Everyone's got a fun fact. Chris's is particularly good. Check out the Dots page if you want to know what I'm on about.
Exactly.
Cool, so we've met the team and we've got a sense of who's working there. What's next?
So next we have the dev process section. So
well, dev process is the same everywhere, right? You just open your text browser and phone a friend.
Yeah, unfortunately not. And one thing that really surprised me was learning how different the dev process was at every company that we talked through. It's really interesting. It gives you a look at how they take an idea from concept all the way out through completion and deploy out to their users. This is something that was, because it was so different on every team, it provided a design challenge in standardizing the way we display this data.
Right, so that we can have it kind of consistent across all the team pages, but even if there's a very different process, right?
Exactly.
Cool, so what can we learn on this particular page?
Let's take a look at the tech stack for the Devpost team. So this is our team, this is our tech stack. It not only does it list the technologies that we work with, but how we use them.
Right, so rather than just kind of a random listing of different libraries and frameworks we're using, we actually try and give like more color to the page?
Exactly.
Cool, so on these pages then we can like meet the team, learn about the process, check out the dev stack. So presumably this project's all finished now, right? And like it's all done, yeah?
Unfortunately not. The next part is the most fun, which is learning. So we want to get these team pages out in front of our users, get some feedback around areas we can improve, what they like about it, what they don't like. Is this meeting the needs of solving those pain points they currently face when they're looking for a great job or internship?
That's cool. So that's an invitation to you. We want to know, do these pages help? Is it helpful to you? What are they missing? What you like, what you don't like?
Exactly. Leave feedback in the comments below and we'll incorporate it into the product.
Awesome. Let's do staff picks.
All right, everybody. This week for my staff pick, I chose Rando Shot First, and this was built at Hack FSU by Andrew Sack and Caleb Bryant. So one of the big sort of holy grail problems in modern computing is coming up with a truly random number generator. Right? No fixed seeds, no pseudo-random stuff, but actually coming up with something that uses all this entropy about your system to come up with like a really random number.
Wow.
And so what the Rando team did was they used the camera on iOS to take a couple pictures and then from those extract the noise and run it through a couple more filters to come up with a series of random numbers.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, you know what is really annoying, Neil?
What's really annoying, Richard?
When someone does your idea, but does it better than you.
Sorry, buddy.
So for the backstory, last week we did a call with the team at Alexa at Amazon, and we were learning all about their development environment and the cool stuff you can do in this. Well, Harsh, Vic, Shalia, and Jahida at Hop Hacks just did an amazing project that's exactly what I wanted to build, but taken to another degree. So they built an RPG game that's voice controlled to
So you
run
could just
on
be
the
like,
Alexa.
hey Alexa, move me 10 feet forward, or take that
Yeah,
left turn.
exactly. It's got like NPCs, quests, combat. But here's the really cool bit. Everything's generated on the fly, so no two games are the same.
That's
it's
pretty
replayable.
neat. So you got to keep replaying it over and over.
It's awesome, and I'm super excited to see what people build on this platform. It's really cool. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.